Hi, this is Chris Monahan here with the 11-week show at Kennywood Amusement Park. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was a pioneer of entertainment in the early 20th century, featuring the nation's first television station, movie theater, and a wealth of family fun. With a history that spans over 100 years, Kennywood is one of the treasures of Western Pennsylvania. Meet Andy Quinn, community manager at Kennywood Park.
Okay, well, the park itself is an entire historic landmark. And to put that in perspective, now we do have a number of buildings and rides that carry local historic designation from the Pittsburgh History and Landmarks Foundation. That means they have local significance to the history of the area. The Racer is one, but the overall park is a United States National Landmark, and there are only 2,900 of those nationwide, and Kennywood is one of those.
Like many things in Pittsburgh, Kennywood has its origins in the steelmaking industry.
Mr. Mellon wanted people to ride as Charlie when they weren't going to and from their jobs at the steelworks, so he approached Mr. Anthony Kenny, whose land we are sitting on, and asked if he could lease about 150 acres to start a picnic park to get people to ride as Charlie when they weren't going to their jobs.
Kennywood features all the thrills and spills of a modern amusement park, but preserves many charming antique rides. Amongst the older rides at Kennywood are the flat rides.
Flat ride is a ride I can pick up anywhere and move around the park. I'll give you an example, the Whip, which is the oldest flat ride here at Kennywood.
In addition to the Whip, Kennywood has a variety of flat rides such as the Turtle, the Pirate, the Wave Swinger, the Paratrooper, and most notably the Grand Carousel and Noah's Ark.
The merry-go-round was carved for one reason. It was carved in 1926 for the sesquicentennial of the United States of America, the 150th birthday. If I took that merry-go-round, it has a value of about $4 million. And the reason it has a value of that is not because it's a good ride, because it's a piece of American art, and art appreciates in value. And we have had it appraised by art historians, and that's how we know the value. It's about a $4 million. For something we spent $25,000 for, it's a pretty good investment.
An expert in park history, public relations manager Jeff Felico tells the tale of Noah's Ark.
At one point in time, there were dozens of Noah's Arks all over the United States and all over the world. And then over time, people started removing the arks in favor of newer modern thrills. Kennywood kept our Noah's Ark, and to this day, it is the only ark left in operation anywhere in the world. And it's essentially a walk-through dark ride. The boat teeters back and forth, so you have to maintain your balance as you go through, and you look at the scenes of the ark. It's a classic ride, but it's an unbelievable experience, especially Kennywood, because it's an experience you can't get anywhere else.
Older than Mack versus PCs, older than Chevy versus Ford is the never-ending debate, wooden coasters versus steel coasters.
In our history here at Kennywood, we've actually had a total of 17 different roller coasters. Now, currently on the property, we have 7. We have the new roller coaster, the Skyrocket, the Jackrabbit, the Racer, the Thunderbolt, the Phantom. There's 5, and people always have a problem with the other 2. The other 2 are the Exterminator, which is an indoor roller coaster, and the Little Phantom in Kittyland, which people always forget about that. That is a coaster. You know, we've had a lot, and we're very, very coaster-oriented here at Kennywood. Everything was a wooden coaster in the old days. Now we're getting into steel coasters. I think in the next 2 generations, people will prefer steel coasters to wooden coasters because they'll be more used to it. But old-time coaster people love wooden coasters just because of the noise and the amount of vibration and just the feel of raw power that they generate.
Kennywood offers the kind of family fun you just can't get anywhere else.
Absolutely. Kennywood is so much more than rides and food stands. It's a unique park experience. Everything from the old growth trees, the tree-lined midways, which you don't see at parks too often, to the backstory that families have just as part of a tradition. Kennywood is physically a place. It's really the people and the experiences that make it something special. We've been around for 114 years, so we must be doing something right. We're here and we're ready all summer to make new memories and enjoy family fun.
Hi, this has been Chris Monahan with the 11-week show. Back to the studio.